Happy Easter. I'm sniffly. You know, it's kind of sad. The fact that my only money is that, like, $3 that's pinned up on my bulletin board. I just find that kind of depressing. Let's look at what's on my bulletin board. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, I sneezed. Okay. There are many pictures, and one is this one of me. I think this was like last summer. Crazy. I had that haircut. There's this prepaid release. I got the third book released at this one store. I got the third Harry Potter book released. There was 2 people ahead of me, and then I was the third one, and then Marissa was like the 4th. But how cool is that? I was the 3rd person, and that night I was like, I'm the 3rd person in the whole city to get this book. But it probably wasn't like that. I was just the 3rd one in the store, but it was still really cool. Got a little 3 on it. Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows, how cute. I have this Valentine from my best friend Egmond, which is Marissa. 2 toasts from Egmond. It has this, what is this, a donkey, or saying, will you be my Valentine? Isn't that cute? And then she wrote all these things that we like around it, like camp, OMG a hamster, inside jokes, and lies. What does lies mean? Marissa, do you remember writing this? Lies? What does that mean? Then RS, jerk, but funny. And then there's this really awesome letter that Marissa sent me, because I had sent her a letter, like, because no one really writes letters anymore, so I was like, you know, I'm going to send her a letter. So I sent her a letter, she sent this one back. It's on, like, Hogwarts stationery. How cool is that? It's so cool. It just says all this Hogwarts stuff on it. So cool. So cool. Sneezy, sneezy, sneezy. My elbows are not that dry. I mean, they're dry regularly, but... You know what? You're just jealous. You have these moist elbows, and you just wish your elbows were dry, that's all. Over here on that one I had, this is a homemade time turner that, you know, like that thing that Hermione wears, in the 3rd movie. But yeah, I made this time turner because, Marissa and I when we went to the, one of the premieres of one of the books, I forget which book it was, maybe the 6th one, or the 7th one, and we dressed up, and I was Rita Skeeter, and I had this, like, notebook with, like, a feather pen, and, like, and then she had the time turner, and I made her the time turner, and it was just kind of a fun prop. It's a picture of me when I was little, dressed up as a pumpkin for Halloween, had an orange face, it was really adorable. Then I've got these really cool Harry Potter, tattoos, which I've never worn for the premiere. That one looks like of the 6th book, and this one looks like of the 7th book. But yeah, so tattoos that never used, but they're still really awesome. And then when the premiere for either the 6th or 7th book, don't remember which, but One Day Until we got there, and then they still had the One Day Until sign. It was the day out, so I was like, can I have that? And they were like, sure. So I got the One Day Until sign. It's just so cool, and I don't know, it's like, I love countdowns, and so I got the last one. It's this note that my 2 best friends when I was in, like, 6th grade gave me. They're my neighbors, and I remember one day we were talking about music or something, and I've always been really into country, and, I mean, I still kind of am, but not as much anymore, but, I don't know, I really loved country, and then one of them, like, said they just didn't like country, and I got so offended, and, like, or they made a joke about it, and, you know, looking back, it was hilarious, but, like, then I was so offended, I was like, oh, how dare you offend my music, like, people love that music, I love that music, like, I don't know, and I got very mad, and I ran away. And then, like, a few hours later, I was biking in my driveway up and down. You know, when you're little, you just biked up and down your driveway. I wasn't really allowed anywhere else. And they came up to me, and I started to go back inside, and I said, no, wait, we made this for you. And there's kind of holes in it because I punched it up a lot. I love it. It says, Dear Nora, we're sorry that you took what we said personally. It wasn't meant that way. We were just joking around. I, Nicole, like the country singers Johnny Cash and Uncle Cracker. I, Lorenza, respect that you like country, even though I don't really care for it. It was all a big misunderstanding. We are sorry. We three have been a BFF since Lorenza moved here. We love you as a friend forever. We hope you will too. From sincerely, yours truly, signed, over and out, love, Nicole and Rennie. P.S. Please notify each of us soon. After all, we two doesn't rhyme like we three does. And then they, like, drew all over it, like, all these cool stuff, like fruits, and little apples, and bacon, Stefan bacon, and bananas, and bacon, and plums, and broccoli, and oranges, and, like, all these really cute things. And then in the back, we had this restaurant in my backyard for, like, 3 years, and it was a really big idea. A restaurant, which was the Hands, and then during the summer it was Hula Hands, and so it was all with the hamsters, like Hammy and everything. But, so they drew that, like Hammy and little hamsters, Hula Hands logo, Nora, Bubbles, you know. We three, peas in a pod, peas in a pod, peas in a pod. PPS, we worked on this card lots, and it was just really cute, so I kept it forever. And if you guys are watching, which I doubt, but if you are, hope you know I still love it, and I'm really sorry for the way I acted in, like, 5th grade. But yeah. When I have this picture of this guy that I went to camp with, like, two or 3 years ago. 2 years ago? Last summer? It might have been last summer. Or the summer before, perhaps. But yeah, anyway, he was this kid, and he was only there for a week. And I remember the first day he was there, I had just got on my braces. And I remember, like, he liked me or something, and we just thought, like, we'll be mean to him because he likes Nora. It was, like, so weird. But really funny. So, and all that week we were, like, warring with him, and we had, like, water bottle fights, and, like, I don't know, it was really fun. And then I took a picture of him, and he's holding this tube where he put grass in and it, like, poured it on us. It was so funny, but it was so weird. And I don't know, I have this picture of him. So, Turtle, if you're out there watching, I'm really sorry we were mean to you. And I hope you forgive me for having a picture of you on my multiboard. But I would feel bad throwing it away. And then Marissa, like, shook up this can of soda he gave me. He, like, gave me this soda can with, like, soda in it. It was, like, a perfectly fine soda. And I was like, ew. And then Marissa took it, shook it up, and here's the clip, actually. Go. So, yeah, that was fun. But I just can't throw it away. So, sorry I'm a creep, but I have that picture. And then the last thing I'm going to show you is this letter addressed to Noreen, Norizabeth, Noranthony, me. Miss Movie Maker, Sneaky. Hey, I realize that we never write each other notes anymore. Sad. Boo frickin' who. I'm in math. I'll ask Vince if he wants to say hi. He gave you a thumbs up. He says he didn't go to the journal meeting yesterday because he had things to do. Boys. So I wonder what the secret luncheon is. Oh, I bet you and Miss Wolf are friends, and you're too ashamed to tell me. It's okay. I support you. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. She is, I'm sure, a very nice person. Perhaps you have a lot in common. A shared love for granola bars? Is she a secret movie maker? Aw, you have a hidden love for science. I figured you out. Vince blew his nose. You'll be missed at lunch. We'll wait till tomorrow. 2-2 mentioned the movie. Wow, so I wrote tomorrow and 2 twice. Nerd! I caught Vince reading this. I made him take a time out. Josh P., this creepy guy, is so weird. He's reading this as I write it. What the hell are you doing? He asked. Now he is giggling like a schoolgirl. Oh boy. Cordially, annoyed in math class. I love Marissa. She's my best friend. Actually, I'll put a link to her channel right here, and I'll put a link to her channel in the description, because I'm always promoting her, because I love her. So have a delightful Easter, everybody, and be not sneezy, and, yeah, see you next time. 7 minutes. Jesus Christ. Okay. Blah. 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 Gross.